What is up, y'all? It is your girl, Brand New, and I'm back in the building for a recap of Real Housewives of Atlanta, Season 9, Episode 19. Let's get into it. Okay, let me just start off by saying, you guys, why the hell wasn't this the season finale? I am over this show this season. I want to get to the reunion. I don't care nothing about none of this. I want to get right to the reunion, get to the juice, get to everything that's going on. Like, I was so upset, but I forgot that the season finale is with, it's going to be at Sheree's Chateau, and everybody's going to be there, and Kim is going to come, and her and Kenya go get into it and shit. Kenya go call her ass Octo Mom. I'm gonna be cracking the fuck up, y'all. That is what I cannot wait to hear, you know. Anyways, let's get right into this episode. It was boring, you know, it was their usual. We're winding down. So, anyways, episode starts off with Kandi and Todd. They're getting the finishing touches of the restaurant together because they plan on having a little opening for family and friends before they open to the public. Kandi is unsatisfied. She feels like things could be better, like cleaner, and Todd wants her to put all his faith in him, and, you know, he's going to handle everything. So next we got Kenya and Sheree. Sheree is at her chateau, and Kenya pulls up. Sheree walks out, and Kenya is just there, you know, asking her, well, what's going on, and, you know, what's going on with you, what you doing with the chateaus? It's like bulldozers and shit, so I guess Sheree getting that shit together, that's what she tell Kenya. And then Kenya lets her know that her and Matt are finally done, and Sheree was like, well, I thought that he wanted to marry you, and I'm like, how the fuck we get on them wanting to get married? They ain't nowhere near being married with him breaking all her shit. Like, it's so many lies in that relationship, so I'm shocked that Sheree even asked her that, because I'm like, you already know their relationship was full of shit, Sheree. So next we have Todd. He picks up Peter. That's from the airport. And they are riding. And then next we have Phaedra and her parents. They are together with the boys, and they are having yogurt. And basically her parents offer to keep the boys for like a week or two in the summer. So next it shoots back to Todd and Peter. They get a call from Apollo. And Apollo is letting them know that, hey, I got a new woman. And then that damn Peter said, who is it, a guard? That was funny as fuck. And he was like, no, I had to upgrade. And I'm looking like, the girl ain't all that. The girl looks very LaToya Jackson-esque. Like, she looks like LaToya Jackson to me. She ain't all like that, but whatever. So anyways, you know, Phaedra is still having yogurt with the parents. They shoot back to them. And then them damn boys of hers is something else. Especially that damn Dylan. Woo! I think he done took after Apollo, honey. But anyways, Apollo, I think, tells the guys that the divorce is not final. And, you know, they feel like it is. Because, you know, Phaedra has been telling people that. So, that's very, weird with them about the divorce and shit. It's like, why the fuck y'all ain't divorced? Why do it take so long? So next we got Cynthia and Noelle. Cynthia lets Noelle know she did good at the cargo fashion show. And then next we have Peter. He's riding by his old house for old time's sake, I guess. Then Cynthia gets a call from Kenya, and they're talking about how Phaedra's divorce was final. And they don't understand, you know, why all of a sudden, you know, the divorce is not final. They don't understand that. So, I don't know. The shit is just crazy. The shit is all in the blogs and shit now. So, Cynthia is also telling Kenya, you know, I haven't seen Peter really since the Maui trip. And it's just going to be, you know, very weird seeing him, you know. So, that's how she feels about that. Okay, so who we got up next? We got Kandi and Todd are finishing up on the restaurant still. I guess Kandi had an issue with the chairs and stuff, and she wants the place to be really clean. Todd is telling her, babe, you know, don't worry about it. I got everything. We got Sheree and her kids. They are packing up to move into their old house. She talking about, oh, I've been here for 4 years, and oh my God, I can't wait to get to the chateau. And somebody been going through Sheree's liquor, honey. She called that out. I think it may be that Cairo and took a few sips or some shit. But, so that's pretty much what they getting ready to do. Next, we got Porsha and Phaedra. They getting together. And she done gave Phaedra a onesie. It's a freaking frack, you know, so they wearing their little onesies, whatever. And then it also shoots over to the old lady gang. The restaurant is finally open for family and friends. Everybody is coming in and eating and, you know, having a good time. I will say that, y'all know I don't really like Kandi like that, but like I do say, you know, I respect her as a businesswoman. The restaurant looks nice. Her and Todd, especially Todd, I guess he did a really good job on it. So big ups to them for that. It's an accomplishment. And I just hope, you know, the food is good. It looked pretty good. So hopefully that all works out. So yeah, like I was saying with Porsha and Phaedra, they got wine. She's giving her little, what is she? Frack. Yeah, Phaedra is frack and Porsha is frack. They got those on. And Porsha got her trying on wigs and stuff. So then they shoot back to the old lady gang, and Kandi began singing her song, Fly Above. That was my song. Somebody go say on Facebook, man, I don't want to hear Kandi singing. She can't sing. Sound like some damn cats. But yeah, I like that song, Fly Above. And I do like some of Kandi's songs. I know a lot of people don't like her voice, but you know, I always like that song because it's very inspirational. So that's what I've always loved about that song. So next, there is Porsha and Phaedra. They sitting up there talking, and Porsha had asked her, oh, well, what if, you know, Apollo has another woman around your kids? You know, how you gonna deal with that? And she was like, well, I'm just concerned about my kids and being a good mom for them, and I just hope he chooses somebody with a moral code, you know, a good moral code to be around the children. So, you know, but Phaedra, she was invited to the OLG celebration, so thank God she didn't come, because she would have ran into, you know, Apollo's fiance. So then they shoot back to them, Kandi and Todd's restaurant at OLG. And next we got Shireen. She comes in, who is Apollo's fiance. And they get her a drink. She's just saying she's there on behalf of Apollo. And then there's also a call. I guess Apollo called them. And once he called them, they end up talking. And Shireen is all extra, oh, baby, and I can't wait to see you, and all this shit. Everybody, Kenya, Cynthia, everybody, especially Kenya, is really into it. Sheree is there. They all at a table talking to Apollo. Kandi is there too, and she's just like, she feels weird talking to this lady because she don't want to make it look like she set it up for the lady to be there. So, and my thing is, Kandi, you and Phaedra are not friends, so we know you didn't set it up. But she just feel like once Phaedra find out, Phaedra will think that, you know, she did all this shit on purpose. Anyway, Apollo lets them know, yeah, we're not divorced yet. And Kandi was like, well, she just said it was finalized. And he's like, no, we still got some paperwork and stuff to go through. And so that's pretty much, what happens with that. Apollo talks to the other ladies and they end up saying goodbye, or, you know, the phone drops. So that's pretty much, you guys, what happened in the episode. Not a lot. I cannot wait for them to wrap this shit up. Ooh, I cannot wait. I'm ready to get straight to the reunion. I'm like, fuck the season finale. I want to get right to the reunion where all the tea is going to be spilled. All right, y'all. It is your girl, Brand New, and I am out. Don't forget to rate, comment, and subscribe, and I will check y'all in a little bit later.